Hello, haters. We
Hey
are finally.
everyone.
Yeah, hello. We are finally online. Sorry for delay, but it's just 2 minutes. And comparing to how usually we fuck up with our streams, last two is just amazing. Last one was like first try exactly on time. This time it's like 2 minutes delay. Still good. Today is Nastya with me. You know Nastya. Say hi to Nastya on chat. Nastya, how are you doing?
Hey everyone. Actually, when you said about a fuck up, I thought, that's not a fuck up. That's how we actually like make the
Style.
uniqueness of the stream. Like, yeah, exactly. That's our special point,
Yeah,
selling
hate phrase
point.
vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Never
Exactly.
expect what is
Hey,
planned.
haters. Sure. Hey, haters. It's super nice to see you again here for whatever week in a row. As usual, we have a lot of fun stuff to discuss with you. Today is a beautiful theme of our stream. If you haven't followed on what's happening in our Telegram chat, we have an absolute winner of the most hated politician, and obviously, as you can you guess? Of course, it's
Yeah,
Putin.
it's Putin. Yeah, like, and he
Awesome.
goes like 3, 4 times higher than everyone else because basically he did everything he could to be the most hated person, not just of the week, I guess, of the last 15, 20 years. Oh no, more. The same hated person was Stalin, I guess. But I'm not that good with dictators in Southeastern Asia. Pol Pot, he was later. So yeah. But at least like 30, 40 years, Putin is number one. Great result, at least
Uh,
in something.
yeah, but I mean, before that, it was what, like Mussolini, and then it was Hitler, right? And then it was
Yeah.
Mussolini, and then before that, it was Mussolini. When was Mao? Was Mao before or after?
Yeah, Mao
I
was
don't.
after. Mao was after the war. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh well,
Yeah, but
so
Mao,
many.
Chinese people won't agree with you because when Mao came, China was like a really poor country with no production, nothing. It's
Yeah, but you do realize that not a lot of Russians would agree on Stalin with me either.
oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but for
So
Putin, everyone agrees. I talked to my mom in Russia today, and she's never been like liberal or something. I think she should be, but she's not, and even she hates Putin already, because now he
okay.
takes all Russians to war, and people just hide from police all over the country. Uh, so yeah,
How come did you end up in Ukraine? For those of you guys who don't know, Hate Race is a Ukrainian-based project, and
yeah.
Yaroslav is Ukrainian, and
I'm in
I'm
Kiev right now.
yeah, yeah. So if you see a random rocket flying, just so you know, like that's a proof. But anyway, about that, yeah. So just tell us a story.
Uh, yeah, it's a super simple story. They met on a vacation, and basically that's the whole
They
story.
being your dad and your mom,
Huh?
or who are they?
Yeah, my
Your
mom
dad
is
and your.
from Moscow. My father is from Kiev, and I used to live in Moscow for 5, 6 years, but mostly I grew up in Ukraine, and I consider myself Ukrainian and Kiev guy. So yeah, but I have like really cool espionage channel to Moscow to see what regular people think and what is happening. So yeah,
Yeah. So if you
everyone
guys
hates
are
Putin.
lacking into some sort of espionage links, please refer to the chat. Yaroslav will be happy to provide all the stuff you need
Yeah,
for your
yeah, no
further
problem.
investigation.
Okay, yeah. So we're talking and hating Putin this week, uh, and that's pretty cool. And I see in most of the Europe and many Asian countries, and also like Caucasian countries, and even Northern America, uh, mostly like most of the Russian people being hated. Their bookings, their plans being cancelled, their credit cards doesn't work, and people just show them their anger because of Putin and Russia. And what do you think, my fellow haters? Is it a good idea to make one of the weeks not like some exact person hate, but maybe like national hate? I don't know. Maybe it's bad idea. Maybe it's good. You tell me
Yes,
on the chat.
we're we're up for it. So just to sum up, because we've actually been when we had a team call and we were preparing and like discussing what the episode is going to be about, we realized that there is no options to pick from, but it is an obvious fact that there is a lot of hate towards Russians, and especially Russians who do support, who are like very patriotic about their leader and blah, 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 blah. But even though there are some people who don't support it, they're still affected by this wave of hate. So we were thinking about creating maybe a special episode where we discuss this wave of hate, what are the implications, how it started, like how it's going, blah, 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 blah. And we will also maybe include in this episode some of the people who are directly sort of connected to the issues. So probably maybe some humanitarian organizations that work with refugees, or maybe some people that have been directly affected by this hate, like when they fled Russia, so on and so forth. So if you think that's a good idea, give us a thumbs up or some sort of a feedback, and then we will see whether it makes sense and whether this is something that will interest you, because we think that it's a major
it might be really cool.
Yeah, of course. So if you give us your feedback, we'll take a look at it and we'll try to make it as interesting as possible, even if you live somewhere in Brazil and maybe you're not as affected. I think it's a pretty cool phenomena to discuss and to know if you live in a 21st century.
And guys, as usual, I do remember you. Please write on the chat which country you're from, which city are you from. We really would like to know. For us, it's important to understand our audience, basically our community. So yeah, write in the chat. I know that Philippines and Indonesia are with us. We know you guys, we love you. But who else? Write it. We want to know. Okay, so
we also want to love you.
Yeah. We know, like, Philippine guys, every time I ask, like, the first guy to answer is like, Philippines here. That's why such an attitude. So busy guy from your country. So we know that, yeah, this country supports is strong, and it's one of the main haters here. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Returning to our weekly hate. Basically, I don't know, is there a sense to explain, guys, why Putin was chosen, why we hate him, or we can skip further?
Yeah, well, let me just sum up once again what we prepared. So the hated leader of last week was Vladimir Putin, who won by a huge margin. And who would have thought? Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. So what is this democratic leader guilty of? Well, where can we begin, right? So, like, first there's corruption, murder, terrorism, tyranny, despotism, fascism, blackmail, blah, 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 blah. All those like really strong.
Yeah, they collected all achievements in like dictatorship.
I know, it's like on a leadership board, he's like the most massive achievements of history. But anyways, so on top of that, he is an international war criminal and a mass killer. How uncool is that? Ew, we don't like that. So the whole world will be cheering when he finally loses his head. Now that's only our assumption, right? But if you think we're right, please write it in the chat.
Yeah, and the coolest thing, his administration and his like speaker, the guy who speaks for him and so on, they do have social media and they even have Twitter. So.
Oh really? I actually heard that Putin doesn't use social media. He doesn't even use like smartphones or anything.
Yeah, computer or smartphone might be too difficult for him, but he has a guy to use smartphone and computer, Peskov, and he's doing it for him.
So, like, now I'm just thinking, but maybe I'm not as strong mentally. If I have seen so many, like, hate towards me as a person, or, like, as much as he does receive on a, like, daily basis, on an hourly, minute basis, right? I think I'd kill myself. Like, not that it's I'm not even sure if we can talk about
Maybe
it
you
online,
also will come up with a decision. Maybe, oh, no phone, no comments.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe that's a coping mechanism.
Yeah,
That
maybe.
actually, by the way, fun fact, did you know that coping mechanism is a very gender biased thing?
Yeah, how come?
So apparently, now that's coming back to why he probably just threw away his phone or whatnot. So I recently read that your coping mechanisms, if you are a man, you normally solve it through like some sort of a analytical decision making by like calculation, by like blah 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 blah, all this kind of thing. So like obviously that the man's first reaction, like if it irritates me or like if it causes me some bad blah blah blah, they like put it
Yeah, I
away,
understand.
right? Whereas women are tend to more solve it through like cope with stuff through admitting it, voicing it out, and talking it out. So for instance, like if the Russian leader was a woman, according to this theory, she would go on to the public and like try to defend herself and try to like discuss it further, blah 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 blah. Whereas he, based on the assumption that he's a man, but we actually don't know. That's why he solved that.
Maybe he's in reptile, like Zuckerberg?
Sure.
Maybe.
I actually sense. But yeah, so it was just an interesting fact.
Yeah, nice thing to know, honestly speaking.
Cool. Perfect. So coming back to
to how we hate. We will share on Telegram chat basically telegrams of this guy Peskov, who uses the phone for Putin, and he has account on social media. Maybe they might be blocked from some countries because they post only some bullshit there. So some countries just block these Twitter accounts and that's it, and their Instagram accounts. But I still think in some countries it will be available, and he has different social media. So I'm pretty sure you will find him, or at least try to write what do you think about him and all that's happening to our Telegram chat.
Yeah, so if you see some random robot Mr. 5069 following you, just so you know, it might be Putin.
Oh yeah, it might happen, but there won't be any problem. They're too busy with Ukraine. Okay, so we don't have a guest today, so I propose not to waste our time and go directly to our top tweets.
Awesome, let's do that.
So, okay. We have 10 tweets, as usual. No, not as usual. Sometimes we have 9, sometimes 11.
Yeah, sometimes people actually fail us. So, guys, I'm just gonna here remind you once again. If you want your tweet to be highlighted with your name and everything, please. The rules goes as you put hashtag rat of the week. You go on a social, like on a Twitter account of a person or a company or whoever we hate, and you write some sort of a comment. So when at the end of the week we press on the hashtag rat of the week on Twitter, we can see all of your comments. So please go ahead. I'm pretty sure that you're all talented, beautiful, and creative people, and you can think of something maybe not hateful as it is, but something sarcastic or ironic or whatever it is. Put that tweet down. If we like it, we'll highlight it. You'll be featured. Life is beautiful, just
yeah, that's simple. And yeah, guys, Uganda, Canada, Indonesia, hello. Thank you for writing. And yeah, for Uganda, it's not the first time I see guys from Uganda. So maybe I was wrong telling about only Philippines. Yeah. Hello. Okay, let's move to our tweets. Will you help me with number 1?
Of course. So literally everyone. I hope 2022 will be the best year, even and all of our problems end. Let me introduce myself. I actually think that's quite cool. No, because like this is like some high content, like a high quality content meme material. This is pretty good. Yeah, he definitely fucked up 2022. Like first it was Corona and then it was Putin. There we go.
We'll see what's next.
Please don't.
Yeah, because like, every year some shit is happening. No. I already know what's next. We have this monkey something.
Monkeypox.
Yeah, new disease, and we even have it in Ukraine without like any air flights and so on, without people coming to Ukraine. We still somehow have it here.
There are a lot of people who are refugees that like come and leave, right? So they're probably still like, it's not like you cannot travel.
True.
But, yeah.
Okay, number 2, psychiatrist. Stupid Putin is not real. He can't hurt you. Stupid Putin, NATO tries to kill Russia. Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, but it's like, it's so stupid. Like, Soviets invented this, and he couldn't find any like threat for Russians to make them move, except this. Like again, America is bad. We should. America is trying to kill us. We should defend ourselves. It lasts for like 50 years.
If you guys aren't like well aware of the Russian propaganda, the main message that they're pushing out is that Russia should defend and like attack, because if they don't, then America will attack Russia. Although America has never made any sort of like clip, or they don't care. Like they really don't care. But yeah. So, anyways. If you didn't know the main message of the propaganda, there it was.
Yeah, it's so true. People ask us again, where do we need to hate Putin? We will do some research, and we will share Twitter accounts of his administration and his guy who uses the phone on Telegram.
You guys can go on our Telegram and in a message where we gave who we are hating this week, which was 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. You can find all the links.
You had the links. Okay.
It's already there. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Putin failed so hard, so now I consider my hamster more menacing than him. Yes, that's true. He was such a macho like a year ago. At least he tried to look like. And so things changed so much in 6 months.
Yeah, and then Ukraine happened to him.
Yeah, only his fault. Okay, let's go further. We'll go for number 4.
Of course. Every time you fail at something, remember that you're not Putin. This is a strong motivational message. Like, thank you guys. Thank you. Like that is supposed to like keep me going every day. Yeah,
like, hey, what's up? Everything is fine, but Putin is not dead. In our coffee cafe near my home, they have a calendar which says, has Putin died today? And they cross out like every day, like, not yet.
Okay, I really hope that calendar like ends. Like, I hope it has an end date, so just that we could.
No. It ends this year, so he doesn't have much time left.
Well, exactly. Then, like, hurry up, boy.
Hurry up. Yeah, 3 months left. Oh no, 2 months left. Oh, October. Okay, 3 months left. Yeah. God, please let everyone on this world be healthy and safe, except Putin. Yeah, nice wish.
Preach. Okay, when Putin goes to hell, he will replace Hitler on the duty of getting a pineapple shoved in his ass every day. Wow, that's deep. That's like...
yeah, that's mean, but I like it. I like the next one. I like play of words. I'm putting my money on Zelensky. This one is good.
Yeah. True. Mom, when I grow up, I want to be like Putin, said no child ever. Well, you never know. Actually, like, Russia is quite, like, full of propaganda. You never know. Maybe someone. But let's hope not.
Yeah, that's true. But still, there are quite many kids in Russia, like, with name Putin. Because yes, there are mothers who watch propaganda that much they just call their kids Putin.
Well, that's pathetic.
Yeah, and like a fantasy.
True. Okay, let's go to the last one. Put in, put out. Definitely the wrong choice of Putin's father.
Yeah, it's a good one.
This is a good one.
Which one do you like
I'm
more?
actually gonna go for the last one.
Last one, okay. I want to go for number 7. And I think I will. Yeah, I will go for number 7.
Number 7. Okay, so since we don't have a guest who's gonna choose who's right or wrong, let's ask the people in the comments to say which one they like better. So you guys now have only 2 choices, 10 or 7. Just put it down in the comments below.
No. Like you can choose any except 7 and 10. 7 and 10.
No. We need to still like come up with the last one, right?
No. It's okay. But usually, remember, I choose one, you choose one, and our guest chooses one, and we give 3 rewards. So today, today we have no guests. So guys, choose which one do you like more, and we will look through comments, and we will give another Horcrux to the one you choose.
Awesome.
Yay! And guys, we're 22 minutes online. So please share the link on the stream with your friends, with the friends you want to see among us haters, and the friends you think strong enough to go and hate. We want to grow our army of haters to make more meaningful things. So yeah, share it, and let's do it. I propose we proceed to our news.
Yes, let's do that.
Will you? Oh, okay. I will go with the first one. Procter & Gamble wants to trademark LOL, what the fuck, like WTF, and other millennial friendly acronyms. Like, it sounds silly from at first, but it's like super cool idea.
Yeah, actually, like I heard that in US you can make a bunch of money on trademarks. Like you trademark a word, cool, and every time someone uses like for commercial purposes the word cool, you need to get like royalty or stuff like that, which is super cool.
And I don't think that you can trademark basically like any word. I think like common English words, they can't be trademarked, but what they mean is that they do brands like LOL, WTF, and as soon as you have brand, you have a trademark for it. So basically, like Procter & Gamble, they produce half of our household supplies and like personal care supplies and so on. So they have a lot of things to call WTF and LOL. I don't know, some best salt balls with pepper. You call it what I have, and you start selling it.
Yeah, I mean, super cool, funny and smart.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to sport news. Worldwide carrying champions prove partners are worth their weight in beer. Not sure what this means. Let's go. I'll try to read a bit more. So the wife carrying world championship has been held, with the lucky winner taking home the weight of the winning wife in beer. Nice. So held in Finland, the event, which is celebrating the 20th anniversary this year, took place in pouring rain, but despite there were still 60 couples taking part coming from 14 countries. So the championship lasted 2 days with a sprint race, team race, and the main event on the 253.5-meter course. So the official website of the championship explains that there are 4 customary styles to carry the wife.
Okay.
The traditional piggyback, the wife dangling upside down on the carrier's back, thrown over the shoulder, or crosswise on the carrier's shoulders. The style is free. Do you know the weight of your wife?
I do.
Okay, we're not.
I wouldn't
We're not
win
ready to
much.
showcase how many liters of beer you would receive. Okay.
Not that
Anyways,
many. Not that many. But that's good. I really don't like beer, so.
okay, perfect. Anyways, but just so you know, maybe next year you guys have a couple romantic destination trip you could go to. Just so you know,
Oh, yeah.
Finland is the place.
Yeah, I see that someone writing in Indonesian apa kabar, and yeah, we are good, and we are here, and we are growing our hate. So it's all cool. Okay, let's go for number 3. It's BBC News, and it says Fat Leonard, Malaysian criminal in U.S. Navy scandal, recaptured after jailbreak. Oh, that's the dude. He scammed U.S. Navy.
Wow.
And he escaped the arrest of U.S. Navy. So they captured him
Yeah.
once again.
Cool. Let me just read out more
Alright.
about it so the others know what's going on. So a Malaysian businessman who scammed the US Navy in its biggest fraud scandal ever has happened recaptured after he escaped house arrest 2 weeks ago. His recapture is the latest chapter in an embarrassing scandal for the US Navy. The US Justice Department has described it as a colossal fraud involving tens of millions of dollars. Wow. Francis was a
That's a lot.
mastermind of a growing bribery scheme that operated through his Singapore-based company, which serviced in the US Navy Pacific Fleet. Prosecutors say he overcharged the Navy to the tune of $35 million, I guess. Yeah, dollars.
Yeah,
And
US dollars.
and plead officers was cash, gourmet meals, cigars, rare liquor, and sex parties in luxury hotels.
It always works.
Wow, that
It
man
never
is
fails.
my spirit animal. Yeah, so cool.
Yeah,
What a
from one side you see okay, it's 2022, all these hipsters, everyone is so right and being polite and all, and law Biden, but dude hits 35 million, and basically his main lever and tool for US Navy was restaurants, cigars, liquor, and sex parties. It could work in any country with most of the men from any country. So yeah, unique method.
Yeah.
If you want to achieve something in bribery, use the right bribes. Not only money works.
true.
And the funny thing is that doing bribes in money is much more expensive than doing such a bribes.
I mean, I haven't tried, but I'll just have to trust you on that.
Okay. Yeah, I have some experience. I don't like it, but I do. Cigars and good liquor works most of the cases. If you need something more serious, you go with really nice liquor. I never tried sex party in luxury hotels for bribes, but
maybe that is some sort of an inspiration.
yeah,
We can all.
I didn't do fraud for 35 million, so rare liquor and cigars was totally fine in my case.
Awesome. Cool.
So yeah, it's our finding news for this week. Cool. It's we don't have a guest today, so it will be quite a short stream. Thank you guys for being with us. We shouldn't have talked for a while in the beginning when it was 3 viewers. Now it's 1,000 viewers here, but yeah, this is it for today. We will have our next stream on Wednesday, and on Wednesday we will discuss whom we hate, how we hate, why we hate, and so on. If you know how this format looks, you can take a look at our YouTube stream this Wednesday to understand it better. And also we are doing something big for the next stream, for the next hate show on Friday. So yeah, stay tuned and don't miss it. The best way not to miss it is to subscribe to our YouTube and to notify me and put in likes. It just makes me happy. So yeah, don't forget about it. And thank you for being with us.
Perfect. Thank you for today, guys.
Bye.